So what we need to discuss it? We need to discuss about the Swagat. What we need to discuss it? Can you please tell me so that?
Yes, Vijay. Vijay, actually, we discussed. I think last yesterday we discussed regarding the group by how we group them.
And change the data type also we discuss it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So today
There
we
are
need
two
to
ways
discuss.
where we can change it, and you have explained
Hmm.
both the ways.
Yeah, yeah. So today we need to discuss about use first row as headers. Okay. In this use first row as headers option, there are two options are there. Okay. One is use first row as headers, use headers as first row. Okay. In this use first row as headers and use headers as first row. Okay. In the name itself, you will easily understand it. So use first row as header means whatever the first record is there. Okay, whatever the first record is there in that particular data set, that it will be converted into headers. That it will be converted into column names. So see, okay, when you click on use first row as header, see the column names is changed like this. Understand? That means whatever the first record is there in that particular data set, that it will be converted into header names. That means column names. Okay. Understand? This is about use first row as headers. Suppose use headers as first row. The another option is also there, right? Use headers as first row. That means whatever the header values are there, that it will be converted into first row. That it will be converted into first row. Whenever the headers will be converted into first row, the header names is column 1, column 2, column 3, like the different names will come. Let's see practically how it will works. If you click on use first row as header, see, that means whatever columns are there, column names are there, that it will be converted into first row of that particular data set. Then the column names is column 1, column 2 and column 3. Like that it will be displayed. Like that it will be displayed. Understand? So that means these two options are very important in real time. So whenever you have to use first row as header, that means the first row will be converted into headers. Use headers as first row means the headers will be converted into first row. Whenever you use headers as first row, use headers as first row, at that time the column names is column 1, column 2, column 3, like that it will be there. Understand? This is how it will be displayed. Okay. Next option is replace values. What is the next option? Replace values. Okay. That means if you want to replace any particular column value, okay, then we have to use an option called replace values. Okay. Suppose, for example, in place of this particular value, I want to replace it. I want to replace. In two ways we can replace it. Suppose if you select the complete if you select a complete column, okay, if you select a complete column, suppose for example, instead of this one, we need to discuss it here. So if you select a complete column and click on replace values, then what will happen in this value to find? That means what value you want to replace it. That value first you have to give it here. Suppose Canada value. Okay, in that particular Canada, in place of Canada, what value you want to replace it? That value you need to give it here. That means suppose for example CA I am giving. That means in that particular column, wherever the Canada values are there, in place of that Canada value, CA will be replaced. Understand? That means CA will be replaced. See here, like this. Wherever the Canada values are there, it will be replaced with the CA. See, this is how we can do. If you select a particular column, value to find and value to width, both you have to give it. Suppose if I want to replace directly, you have to select the cell value. Instead of selecting column value, I'm selecting a particular cell value. Okay, whichever cell value you want to replace it, that cell value if you select it, and after selecting a cell value like this and click on replace value. When you click on replace value, see here value to find automatically whatever cell value you are selected, that value will comes here itself. Understand? In place of this value, replace with in place of that Canada value, what I want to replace it, that you have to give it here. That you have to give it here. See, click on CA. Then what will happen? This is also another way of replacing values. That means one way is selecting a column in both value to find and value to with, you have to give the values. Okay, if you replace, if you select it directly on a particular cell value, then in place that value will comes to the replace with. Okay, in the replace with, that value will be copied, and value with means whatever value you want to replace it, that value you have to give it. In these two ways, whichever way is comfortable to you, you have to use replace option like that. Understand clearly? Next option is merge queries. What is merge queries? Okay, merge queries is nothing but if you want to get the column from another data set. Okay, if you want to get the column from another data set, then we have to use an option called merge queries. What is that? Merge queries. Merge queries is nothing but if you want to get the column from another data set, then we have to use merge queries. Okay, in this merge queries, there are two options are there. Okay, merge queries as new. What is that? Merge queries as new will be there. Okay, so in merge queries, what will happen in merge queries means, so first of all, we need to prepare the data for the merge queries related thing, and afterward we need to discuss it. I'm preparing a tables. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Merge one here. Another data set also we need to create. Okay, that it is. Suppose 2, 4, sales value. Okay, so if you want to apply a merge queries, then we required two data sets. Okay, how many data sets are required? So at a time, two data sets only it is required. So that's the reason. If you want to merge multiple data sets, means once at a time it is not possible. One after the other you can do it. Okay, merge queries will be applied on at a time. You can do it on only two data sets. Okay, so in merge queries, what is merge queries? Means if you want to get the column from another data set, we have to use merge queries. In this, there are two options are there, merge queries and merge queries as new. See here in merge queries one, I'm using a column like ID column and name column. Okay. When it comes to the merge to ID column and a sales column, like this, it will be there. Okay. So if you use merge queries, okay, if you use merge queries, when you click on merge queries, what will happen? That means in that particular data set, what data set I'm selecting? I'm selecting merge one dataset. That means when you click on merge queries, what will happen is whatever dataset we are selected in the dataset, other dataset columns will be added here itself. That means here I'm selecting merge one dataset. To in this merge one dataset, merge two dataset columns will be added. Merge two dataset columns will be added. See how it will work. Okay, I'm selecting merge one. So when you click on merge queries, what will happen? The whatever data set I'm selected, that data set related columns, values, and everything, the first it will shows here itself. Okay, whatever first table it is showing, this we can call it as left table. Okay, whatever below table you are selecting, okay, this table, this merge to table, that we can call it as right table. Okay, merge one is the left table, merge two is the right table. Okay, whatever the top table is there, that we can call it as a left table, and below table we can call it as a right table. Okay, so here after selecting the two tables, okay, merge one and merge two, here you need to select the common values. You need to select the common columns. Common columns must and should required in merge queries. Based on that only the other dataset columns will come here. That means here any common column you can take it. That means how the column common columns is there means column names must column data type must and should be the same. What is that? Common columns are column data type must and should be the same. Column names, whatever name you want, you can take it, column names. But the data type values must and should be matched. Those related common columns you have to take it. Not only ID common related, name also you can take it. Okay, name related common column also you can take it, or a date related common column also you can take it. Numeric related common columns are any common column you have to take it. But how you can take the common column is the whichever values must and should be the matched related common columns only you have to take it. So here sometimes ID name is there. Here sometimes product ID is there. That doesn't matter what column names it is. Values must and should be matched. Those related common columns you need to take. Okay, either numeric related common column you can take, character related common column you can take, date related common column you can take, any common column you can take it. So here suppose for example I am selecting ID related. Here also you need to select a numeric related common column only you can take it in the merge query, merge to. Okay, don't select like sales related. Okay, sales is also a numeric only, but the thing is any value is matched with ID value? No, right? That's the reason you have to take the proper common column. That means values, whichever it is matching, those related common columns it is you have to take. That means suppose if I'm selecting ID as a common column, values are matching, right? 2 is matching, 4 is matching, and like this it is matching. So those related you have to take. That's the reason I'm after taking a tables, in both the tables common columns are must and should required. So you have to select the common column. After selecting a common column, based on the common columns, whichever values are matched in the common columns, whichever values are matched, those related other data set, those related column values only it will get it. Understand? That means see here. So my target is in the merge one data set. merge to sales related column, I need to add it in the merge one data set. Okay, merge to related sales column, I need to add that sales column into merge one. Okay, for that we have to use merge queries. Okay, so after that, see, click on this button. Okay, when you click on this, which column you required? Sales column. That's the reason I'm selecting only sales. In that merge to, what are all the columns are there? All the columns you can see it, but whichever columns you required, you have to select those columns. Okay, so after that, click on OK button. When you click on OK button, what will happen? See, those sales related values, it will comes. But sales related values, how it will comes means, in between the ID is the common column you are taking between the data sets, right? In that ID common column, whichever values are matched, those related sales values only, it will comes here itself. Understand clearly or not, Swagat? Uh, Tatarao and Ravinder.
Yes, Vijay.
Yes,
Okay.
Vijay.
Okay, this is how we can apply the merge queries. Okay, so this is about a merge queries. Okay, next one is merge queries as new. Okay, so what is merge queries as new? Means it is nothing but, see, that means in merge queries, what will happen? Whatever the data set you are selected, in the data set, other data set columns will be added. That means in the merge one data set, merge two columns will be added, right? Okay, when you use merge queries as new, Avya, merge queries as new is nothing but, okay, in the new data set, it will create a new data set. In that new data set, whatever tables you are taken, those tables related columns will be comes in the new data set. That it is called as merge queries as new. Let's see with example. When you click on merge queries, okay, it will ask what is the left table. Whatever the first table is there, that we can call it as left table. Okay, so that table you have to select it, and right table you have to select it here itself. See, I'm selecting. After selecting the two tables, you must and should you have to select the common column. If you didn't select the common column in both the data set, see, the OK button is not enabled here itself. So that's the reason, must and should you need to select the common columns between the data set. So the common columns are this one and this one, and after that, click on OK. Once you click on OK, see, in merge 3 data set, merge 1 related columns and merge 2 related columns will be available. Okay, see here. See, in the new data set, this is a new data set it will create. In the new data set, whatever the merge 1 data set columns are there, that, and merge 2 columns are here itself, it is there. In these columns, which columns are required, you have to select those columns and click on OK. Those columns also come here. See, the same results are getting, right, in merge queries as well as merge queries as new also getting the same, but approaching is different, right? In the merge queries, whatever data set is there, in that data set, the other data set columns will be added. But in merge queries as new, in the new data set, the both data set columns will be added here itself. Understand the difference between merge and merge queries? Okay, is it clear or not? Now we need to see. So while you are applying the merge queries, while you are applying, you know what data sets you need to take. After that, common columns you need to select it, and this join kind operations are very important. These join kind operations are very important. In this join kind, while I'm explaining about the join operations in the Power BI, I need to explain those join operations in the Excel itself. Okay, So take the two tables. Copy entire table. See, I'm just copying here and in the merge to another table, I'm taking another like this. Okay. This is how. Okay. That means this is a left table and this is a this is a right table. Okay. After that, what is the common column we are choosing in both the tables means ID is the common column. Okay. ID and ID is the common column we are taking in the both the data sets, right? After taking it that there are different join operations are there. Okay. What are those join? Very important join operations. Okay. What are those join operations? Means left outer join. Okay. Right outer join. Left outer join, right outer join, and full outer join. Next one is inner join. Next one is left anti. Next one is right anti. Okay. So these are the six types of join kind operations will be there in Power BI. These are very important. Based on that only results are getting. Understand? Okay. So in this all the join kind, so there are six types of join operations will be there in Power BI. Okay. The first one is left outer join. What is that? Left outer join. What is left outer join means display all the record from left side table. Display all the records from left side table and matching records from right side table. Okay. Display all the record from left side table matching record from right side table is called as left outer join. Okay. What is left outer join? Display all the record from left side table and matching record from right side table is called as display all the record from left side table matching record from right side table is called as left outer join. Okay. Okay, so in this, what is the left table is there? This is the left table and this is the right table, right? So in this left table, what it is here, what is left outer join? Display all the record from left side table. That means whatever the left table is there, all the records will be displayed in the left table. So see here, this is the left table. That means all the records, that means in that particular left table, whatever it is there, all the things it will be displayed. Coming to the right side table, what is the right side where columns are there? First you have to note it down the columns. And after that, in the right side, whichever values are matching, those records only displayed. So what values are matching? How can we know that? We are taking a common column between the data sets or not. So in the common column, okay, for the common column values, whichever values are matched in the common column, those records only it will be displayed. That means in the ID is the common column. Here also ID is the common column. In the ID column, which values are there? And here in the right side table, which whatever common column is there, which what values are matching, those related records only it will be displayed. That means so in between these common column, what values are matching? 2 and 4 only it is matching in both the data sets, right? So that's the reason wherever the 2 record is there in the with the left table, in that place only you have to write it. 2 only matching, as well as 4 is also matching, right? 4. Okay. And those related sales, what it is there here in the right side table, 2 related sales and 4 related sales, what it is there, that it will be write it here. That means 2000. 2000, and here it is 3000. Okay, like this. What about the remaining values? Because these values are not matched with the right side table, right? What about the remaining values? Means for the remaining values, it will be replaced with the null values, nulls. Okay, so that means so in the left side, left outer join means display all the records from left side table, matching record from right side table. In the left side table, what records are there? That it will be displayed here itself. Okay, and in the right side, matching records, whatever matching records are there. So in both the tables, what is the matching records we are taking means based on the common columns we are taken, right? So that's the reason we need to take the common columns. Okay, with this common columns only these join operations will work. So that means what is the common column between the data sets? ID is the common column. In ID, what right in the right table values and left side table common values, whatever it is matching, those records only displayed in the right side table, not in the left side table. Okay, in the right side table, see here 2 and 4 is matching with the left side table. That's the reason 2 related that particular row, 2 related wherever it is there, for that it is displaying 2, and that particular sales it is displaying, and 4 and 3000. Remaining rows it will be displayed as a null values. Then Vijay, what about these records 6, 7 record? These records will be deleted. Understand clearly? This is about left outer join. Is it clear, Swagat? You understand, right? If you understand this particular point, remaining all points, you can easily understand it. Swagat?
Yes, Vijay. Yes, understood.
Okay. And what about Tataro? Okay.
Vijay, in what scenarios we usually use this left outer join?
See, that means see if you left outer join means in which scenarios means in Power BI we are
Uh-huh.
applying the join operations also, right? At that
Yes.
time, so at that time, if if you want to get the right side table matching records, okay,
Okay.
only not the
Okay.
left side table.
Okay.
Okay, at that time we have to use left out to join out like that. Suppose for example there are product IDs are there, in the master table all the product IDs are there. That means 1 to 10 records is the uh, product IDs are there. In another table only few of the product IDs only we are maintaining into that one. Then at that time I want to see all the product IDs of that particular first master table, and in the that means in another table whichever product IDs are matching, that means whichever it is there in the right side, that means in the other table, those related other columns if you want it. Okay, at that time you have to use this one. Okay, understand? In the left side table, all the records we need to display it, but in the right side table, I want to display the matching records. At that time you have to use left outer join. Understand?
Yes, Vijay.
Okay. Next one is right outer join. Is it clear, Swagat?
Yes, Vijay. All clear.
When it comes to the real time, you will understand clearly. Okay.
Sure.
Here, right outer join means quite opposite to the left outer join is called as right outer join. That means display all the records from right side table and matching records from left side table. Display all the record from right side table, matching record from left side table. Okay, then what will happen here itself? Let's see. Okay. So right outer join means display all the record from right side table, matching record from left side table. That means display all the record from right side table means first you have to design the right side table. That means in the right side table, all the records need to be displayed. See here, that means this is the right table. In that right table, whatever records are there, all we are taking. Coming to the left side table, okay, coming to the left side table, what values are matching in the, so what values are matching in both the tables, those will are how we need, how it will take it means common column. So always it will, merge query is always based on the common column values only it will generate it. Okay, understand? That means here what values are matching here and there itself, that means 2 and 4 only it is matching, right? Okay, so 2 and 4 related only values you need to give it, and those related names what it is there, that you have to dd and bb. Okay, so what about these related rows here? Null values will be displayed. Understand? Okay, that means Vijay, what about this one in the left side table, 1 record, 3 record, 5 record? Those won't be there. That's it. Those are removed because see, right outer join means based on the right side table, based on the right side table, left side table will be left side table records will be displayed. Okay. Okay, if it is a left outer join, based on the left side table, right side table records will be generated like that. That means it is depends upon the join, what join operation you have to use it, based on that you have to use it. Understand? This is about right outer join. Okay, next join is full outer join. Okay, what is full outer join? Full outer join means display all the records, from both the tables. Display all the record from both the tables. That means whether it is matched or unmatched, it will display all the record from both the tables is called as full outer join. Understand or not? Okay, let's see with example. That means first left side table, whatever it is there, that you have to completely you have to copy it and and paste it here. That means left side table you have to properly match it. Okay. Right, when it comes to the right side, table, okay, whichever values are matched, those related values you have to display it. That means what values are matched in between those two tables? 2 and 4, right? Those 2 and 4 related only you have to write it. 2 and 4. And what is the sales is there 2 and 4 related? 2000, 3000. Okay, what about these values related, left side related values for these places? These values are not matched here. That's the reason null values will be null. Null values will be placed. Okay, then it is okay. That means for left side related, whichever values are matching, for those related it will be displayed. Remaining values are nulls. Then what about the right side? Because in the right side 6 and 7 record also there, because in full outer join display all the records from both the tables, right? That's the reason you have to write, see, whatever right side records are there, in the last you have to mention remaining records. Okay, 6 and 7. Okay, for 6 and 7 what sales value is there? 4000 and 1000. 4000 and 1000. Okay, so coming to the coming to the left side, for these related records, is there any records are there in the left side table? No, right? That's the reason for these related records it will be displayed as null. Understand, Swagat?
Yes, Vijay.
These are very important, Swagat, in real time.
ఎస్ విజయ్. బేసిక్‌గా ఇందులో ఏంటంటే 2 టేబుల్స్‌ని మ్యాచ్ చేసేసి ఎక్కడెక్కడ వాల్యూస్ ఉన్నాయో అది డిస్‌ప్లే చేస్తుంది. మిగతా ప్లేసెస్‌లో నల్ వాల్యూ చూపిస్తుంది అంతే
Null
కదా?
values వస్తాయి. కానీ కాబట్టి see here, full outer join means for the first table, first left table, it will be designed like this. Whatever records are there, that it will be displayed. From the
Okay.
right side, wherever it is matching, for those records, it will be displayed. Remaining all are nulls.
ఓకే.
Coming
ఓకే.
to the right side, few more
లెఫ్ట్ టేబుల్
records.
ప్రయారిటీ ఫస్ట్ అన్నమాట.
Yeah, left table priority is first. In the right side table, few more records are pending, right? Those you have to display it in the last itself. In the right side table, left side table, those records are not there, right? Here it is displaying null values. Understand or not?
Yes, Vijay.
Next one is inner join. What is that? Next join is inner join. Display only matching records. Display only matching record from both the tables. Display only matching record from both the tables. Display only matching record from both the tables is called as inner join. That means in both the tables, in both the common column values, see, these merge queries is really completely related with the common columns. Understand? Based on the common columns only, values are displaying here itself. Okay, so in the common columns, whichever values are matched, for those records only it will be displayed. Understand? Okay, that means see here what will happen here. It is so that means what is inner join? display only the matching record from both the tables. That means in both the tables, whatever common column values are matched in between those tables, those records only it will be displayed. That means 2BB. Okay. In the left table 2BB, right table 2000. Okay. Coming to the say here itself, and 4 is matching, right? 4 related. Okay. That means what is inner join here? It is both the tables. In both the tables, whatever common column values are there, those common columns, in the common column, whichever values matched, those records only it will display. That means common columns are ID and ID. In this ID and ID, what values are matching? 2424. Okay. 24 related whatever name is there, that it will be displayed. 24 related whatever sales is there, that it will be displayed. Okay. This is about inner join. Okay. Understand? Okay, next one is left anti. What is that? Left anti. What is left anti will do? That means display the records which is there in the left table, not there in the right table, is called as left anti. That means that it will display which is there. That means which is the records there in the left table, not there in the right table. That it is called as a left anti. That means, Swagat, can you please tell me what is record is there in the left table, which is not there in the right table?
5.
Only 5?
5 and 1. 5,
Only
1, 3. 5, 1,
yes.
3.
Okay. Yes, correct. That means in the left side table, it will display only one related and 3 related and 5 related only it will be displayed. See here, that means whatever the right side table related, Swagat?
Is it అంటే ఇప్పుడు రెండిటికి మ్యాచ్ చేస్తూ చూడాలా లేకపోతే ఇండివిజువల్ గా అంటే
అంతే కదా see left table లో ఉండి, that means the records which is there in the left table not there in the right table. Okay, that means you are preparing a left table properly. What about the right table? Those records are not there, right? Then what it will be displayed here itself? Huh?
ఓకే
Then what it will be displayed here?
null values.
Null values, that's it.
Okay, got it.
Next one is quite opposite to the left table is called as left anti is called as right anti. That's it. In the right anti, okay. Display the records which is there in the right table. Okay. Right table, not there in the left table. That means, so first you have to design the right table. That in the right table, what records are there, Swagat?
One.
Yeah, right table, man. This is
Oh,
the
the
right
right
table.
table. Oh, okay, okay, right table. Okay, 7,
Uh,
7, 6,
okay. 7,
6 and
6
7.
related sales. First
6
you
and
have
7.
to, yeah, 6 and 7 related sales. You have to display here itself. 6, 7. Okay. What it is there here? 1,000.
1,000, 4,000.
4,000.
రైట్ సైడ్ నల్ వాల్యూస్ వస్తాయి కదా.
Yeah, that's it. Right side table related null values will be displayed. Understand clearly or not?
Yes, Vijay.
This is how the join operations will be there. Okay. Again, on Monday, we need to discuss, okay, we need to apply these join operation with the same tables. We need to apply it in the Power BI, then see how the output, whether this output and that output is same or not. Clearly, I will show it there itself. Understand?
Sure, Vijay.
Any doubts in this, Swagat, today's class?
No. ఇన్ అంటే ఏమైనా ఉంటే అడుగుతాను.
Okay. So, and one more